Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Irene, and in this video I will show you how to create this bridal look. Well, as you can see, I've already cleaned up the brows and I am now applying my Milk of Magnesia, the sugar-free one, to prime the skin. So I'm using my Manhattan eyebrow pencil in the shade, in the color BROW-NIE 99W. So like now I am using my MAC Prolonger Concealer in the number NC35, and as you can see I'm just applying it under the eyebrow, but just in the middle, just to create that little extra. And now I am applying my MAC Prolonger Concealer, this time in color NC45. I'm using it to I'm putting it basically at the beginning and at the end of the underbrow. So make sure you blend it properly. You don't want any harsh lines between the two concealers. There you go. Now after blending, I'm now using my BH Cosmetic Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm using the rosé tone, so it's like a light pinkish rosé as a transition color. So after doing that, I have applied a little bit from the same palette, a little bit of yellowish eyeshadow. So I've just applied it on top of the rosé just to create another transition, just to mix it properly with the concealer and the rosé. So now this is my Urban Decay Vice palette, and I'm using the color, the two shades, a lighter brown and a darker brown, just to put it on the outer corner of the eye. So you really want to make sure that you're blending it properly. Okay, so now I'm using the P. Louise base, and this is in shade number 2. So I'm using that to actually cut the crease, to create a nice sharp crease. I'm repeating the same step as well on the other eye. After doing that, I'm going back into my BH Cosmetic Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm using a darker shade to put it on the outer corner of the eye. So I'm using the black color. Because I wanted to create a little bit more of drama. So after creating that little bit more of drama, I actually did it off camera. I didn't realize it stopped recording there. So I took off the excess product from the P. Louise base, and I set the crease with a setting powder. And the setting powder that I always use is the Laura Mercier. That is my #1 for now. So like now I'm applying my NYX glitter primer. And now we are putting our glitter on, and that is from NYX as well in color 05. So we're doing it section by section because I'm using 2 different glitters. So now I am putting a bit of primer again, and then I am using the NYX glitter in color 01 this time. So after doing that, we are now taking our NYX liquid liner in matte in color black. Now we're using our Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Long Wear Foundation. There you go. We're using it in color 400. This foundation is a little bit watery, but as soon as you apply it, it doesn't really take long and it just mattifies. It's kind of like magic on the skin. It's brilliant. I love it. Making sure you blend it properly, especially the parts where I've got the concealer on the upper brow part. So you just have to blend, 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 blend. Now we're going back into our concealer. It's still the MAC concealer that we're using. We're using the lighter shade in NC 35 just to create that really dramatic contour basically. Now we're going back into our Fenty foundation and we are creating a nice contour for the nose basically. After doing all that, we are now setting our face with the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. So I must say, I actually dust off the setting powder with the MAC Mineralizing Skin Finish in Deep Dark, and unfortunately I've lost the footage of that. So like now I'm applying my Nip and Fab blusher palette in the color Peach. This is our Revolution Blush Golden Sugar palette, and I'm using it as a highlighter to highlight the cheekbones, the nose, the forehead. So unfortunately, I don't have the footage where I put in the lipstick. So we've used the MAC lip pencil in Chestnut and the MAC liquid lipstick in Burn Spice. After that, we've prep and prime with Fix Plus Mattifying Mist. And this is the finished look. She's looking brilliant, fabulous. This is our bride for today. Yay!
Guys, we don't speak English. We are our face, girl. Like, go follow her on Instagram. Like, unique hair.
Thank you very much for watching.